And welcome back to a new episode of The Witcher 3. In the last episode, we went through the introduction and the tutorial, and now we're just about to ride into The Witcher 3, literally. And, you know, without further ado, let's continue on the adventure of The Witcher 3.
Oh my god.
Because you can brew potions from
Look
their
at
blood.
that sunshine.
Because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know that you
so
were
fast,
living
Roach.
as well?
No. Really upset him too.
Hold
His theory collapsed.
A to cancel when moving. Oh my god, this game. Holy shit, the scope. Double press and hold A to gallop, okay?
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you
They've
mean?
been hung.
Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Come on, keep going, Vesemir. I'm right behind you, Vesemir. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, look at the wind effects. The wind effects are crazy good.
Not so fast, Roach.
We going? Help me! Help!
Oh shit. Is this the griffin? You're getting slow, old man.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly.
What freaking bowl
Griffins
cut?
like to toy with
Look at his hair.
Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
It's got just like it's put like a bowl on his head and just car around it. Do I be nice or do I take his money? He inconvenienced us, so I'm gonna take some crowns off him.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Thank you very much. It's not much. I should have actually left him care.
Back to the trail.
Keep it really.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yeah, a woman.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Run, Roach.
So let's look at the bestiary. Beastry. Griffins. Okay, let's have a look at what we know about griffins. A half eagle, half tomcat, just like the Lord's crest, set this on was carrying me dead cow instead of a scepter. Okay, so that was that guy he was talking about. Griffins were once found high in the mountains, where they would hunt marmots and wild goats. When humans encroached on their lands, however, griffins soon discovered a new source of much more plentiful and easier caught prey: cows, sheep and shepherds. Those wary of main roads and towns where folk with means to hire a witcher are likely to dwell, these half-eagle, half-wildcat creatures have gone from rarities to oft encountered pests known throughout the northern realms. Especially hated are the subspecies known as royal griffins and arch griffins. So you can get different types of griffins then. That means the royal griffins and arch griffins are like the badass ones, and you can get general griffins like the one we just saw. This is really cool, so you can get different types. I really enjoy that. We can try and find this griffin after we go to the tavern for some drinks.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly.
Take it easy.
In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Populated, you're nearing a village, so don't disturb the peace. Remember, towns guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate that. And also, you won't look kindly of accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked with that symbol on the map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witches and local happenings. I mean, this has been a thing throughout the Witcher games, so it's a lot of fun just like trying to complete all of them. So I'm probably going to do that next.
Let's go!
Wham bam, they knocked his head off. Oh, so it was. It was some drowner.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
It's Nilfgaard.
My arse it is.
Witches? I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
That hair though. Silky hair.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
dialogue shops. Options marked with the thing will open the shop panel. Okay. Continue.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folks from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Let's just chat her up a little bit, because you might get some more
Pretty busy
information
place
on
you
trying
got.
to find a nice
Nations on the move.
quest.
Some search for kin. Others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Okay. Oh, cool, you can buy cards. How much money do I have? $168. Oh, I'm selling stuff. Where is how much I've got then? Ah, at the top. Okay. So I got 140. So get chicken leg, you can get chicken, you can get alcohol, cow's milk. I'm gonna get some alcohol because I know that you use alcohol. For potions. Okay, I'll do. Thanks for everything.
Thanks. For everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Okay.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let them measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? To parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Options marked with the Axie sign. This sign influences people's minds, so the Jedi mind control. These are not the droids you are looking for. Causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during conversation, invest in delusion ability in the character panel.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh, and I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Be gone! We'll not talk to you.
Let's ask this Elsa.
Something else you'll be needing.
MILF Guardians? I'm just going to refer them to MILF Guardians because it just sounds funny. MILF Guardians treating you well?
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant 'em that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Farewell.
Farewell.
This game's quick. Okay, let's have a talk.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of War? What are you on about?
Horsewoman of War? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Go back to your books while you still can. Oh, does this decision make me say, like, you know, you're going to lose your life if you go there, or is he going to survive? Let's see. Write about the war, because he's passionate about it.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Alright, let's do some Gwenting.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. There are generals and cards, and the cards are their forces. Okay, cool. I will go first. To begin, you will draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You do not draw any more cards, so use these wisely. Okay. This is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. So, if I got that one as a 1, it would be very, very weak. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. Okay. This is the unit's combat row icon. This unit in the row on the battlefield where the card can be displayed. So you get close combat, range combat, and siege combat. Some cards have special abilities. This Kedweni Siege Expert special ability is called Moral Boost, which grants a 1 strength to all units in the same row. Weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. Okay. At the start of the game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw, but let's skip that for now and go straight to play. Here is your battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's side. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability, which only can be used once in battle. To trigger the ability at any point, press X. Okay. Playing cards. Press A to select the card from your hand and press A to place it again on the battlefield. Okay, it's my turn. So I want to place the weakest first and the strongest last. Number on your left by your icon shows the current strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength of that row. Both values are updated when the card is displayed. At the end of the round, the player with the highest total strength wins. Okay. During your turn, you can pass by holding down the Y button. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. Okay. End of round. When a round ends, once both players have passed, the players then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded and both players' total strength is reset to 0. So it's the opponent's turn. Oh, you bested me. But we'll just put out the weakest ones for now. Okay, we'll put out the archer. Okay, I'm gonna pass too. The player who loses a round also loses life gems. The game is over once the player has lost both life gems. So I won one round. Cool. Cool. Because there's no point of me playing a card when I've won it. So, let's see. I've got quite strong cards. So Death Mold, he was the sorcerer in the second game. We'll put him down as a strong offense. So I might as well go full in then. If I don't win it, then I'm fucked. But like, let's see, I can beat his artillery. Close combat cards to 1. Okay, no. I'm beating him still, so I don't really need to do that. Let's do that. Still doing alright. Well, I'm winning, so I'm gonna pass as well. Yeah! Beat him! Beat his ass.
Well. You've a knack for this game.
Damn straight I do.
If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Cool, so we learned how to play Gwent, which is the new game in here. New item received, Zoltan Shuvi. Yeah! It's my best buddy.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Yeah, he said
Not
it.
like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
I suppose we're gonna get drunk.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know, my lovely
How
girl?
do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession now?
That's what I was thinking.
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
Where is she?
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
I'll just say of course.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
I hope so. Cool, so we got a new direction.
Done drinking?
Oh, hello.
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Oh, he's getting racist at me. I gotta take out these racist bastards. Let's take him out. They're asking for it.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
Well, I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Oh, come on, I will get my ass kicked.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, I want that 350 experience points.
What do our Ernest prophesy before we turn his toes up? That war was nigh. Lucky he didn't live to see it himself.
You talk bigger bollocks than the new rates you.
I don't think I should. Yeah, let's. This is something I wanted to know. Your game state will be automatically saved when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. The world is full of predators and bloodthirsty beasts and bandits and countless other dangers.
Freak.
Okay. So, how do I save? Save. Cannot save my game right now, okay.
Who knows what the morrow will bring?
You can raise a glass with me.
It's Durban now. Sunshine. D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Croydon.
What's he doing? How do I get down off the horse? Yeah, that's better. Scare the kids off with the sword. Oh wow.
Let's go.
The wind is so immersive.
Giddy up.
Could you deliver us from ambush?
Move it.
Dismount, hold B, okay. Are these kids just like in the middle of the road like monkeys?
Take it easy. Giddy up.
Cool.
Whoa there, Roach.
Yeah, whoa there, Roach.
Freak.
Everyone's so freaking racist to me. Calling me a freak and everything. What is this?
Magic. A place of power.
Okay.
Not so fast, Roach.
Oh shit. A wraith. I think what? I got owned in like 2 hits. No way.
Looking for trouble?
Hey-ya!
Hey-ya, 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 hey-ya.
It's Durban now.
Oh, that's where the notice board is. Cool. I'm getting off.
Tomorrow will bring.
Pick up all the notice boards.
Who told you that?
Jetty!
And that's under the plough. This mine is smacked up against the stone, hard bent, blah blah blah. Okay, take a hit.
Never to sing that rhyme again. Never.
50 years of work up in smoke.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to serve as their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Points of interest. The world is brimming with interesting places filled with danger or treasure. Such sites are marked with the mini-map with the following icons. Hidden treasure dungeon, monster nest, place of power, persons in distress, spoils of war, smuggler's cache, guarded treasure, abandoned site, bandit camp, and monster den. So there's different types of monster places, which is really cool. What is... What is the Witcher senses? Left trigger. Aha! We have...
Footprints. A man's. Large. Stinks of piss. And vodka.
Pleasant. Where's the trail gone? Oh, here it is.
Like crickets. You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
So where did he go? Where did he go?
I can't decide. Should we draw it or no?
Gotta make soup out of something.
But Tosley said he'd not give his dog this water.
Watch it.
Don't you look at me.
Okay, I understand about horse summoning. I was just trying to find where the trail's gone. Aha!
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Okay.
Tracks lead back to the village.
My gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so...
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
Well, he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had supped on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Seemed like they could have sewed his head back on.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds. Claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Nah.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
Try me, peasant. I could use the practice. You'll never learn.
Oh, stop, I give up. Damn it. You broke my nose.
But not your legs, so let's go see the smith. And take my advice. Don't try anything else. Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you, I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price. A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
I'd like you to forge something for me.
On the right side, detailed description of the currently selected item. Shows the components needed to create the item. Okay. Craftsmen need to eat too. To have them craft an item, you must pay for them for their services. If you have enough coin, press A to craft the item. Okay. You need to find the craftsman with the right specialty, armor, blacksmith, etc. for the item you wish to craft, and with enough skill to craft the item of its quality. Some items can be dismantled in order to obtain new crafting components. To dismantle item, go to a craftsman and use the dismantle panel. Craftsman level is too low. I can see a level of durability that has to be repaired. Components missing. What components am I missing? So I'm missing leather. I'm missing loads of stuff.
So long.
Making me a slingshot.
Ours is a decent
Gonna
village.
hunt bears. What do I got to do to get me a sword like that?
So let's look at the world map for a second. Okay. Undiscovered locations. This is, how big is this map? This is just the current map I'm in. Just want to see where the next quest is. Oh wow, that's just one part of a huge place.
Don't you look at me.
Where's my horse? Horse, come. Roche. Where are you, Roche?
Making me a slingshot. Gonna hunt bears.
Let's just walk.
What do I
Be fun.
got to do to get me a sword like that? Down sits in the old oak tree. Grew inside and
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser. Wow, that's a new one. New one.
Last time I blamed out anything, I'll swear it.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He must have read me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see?
Grabbed your pan.
He just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. I was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case. A corpse. Explains the stench. The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it. To make ink, write letters.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing.
So we've got something in our inventory. Stats, okay, cool. So I've got a better steel. Cool, I've got a better steel weapon. So we just got to return the frying pan to the old woman. She loves that frying pan, she does. I wonder if she killed...
Here, your frying pan.
The guy on the floor.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
To the Nilfgaardians?
You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road. Fry up a nice white fish for supper.
Sweet, completed. Do we get any XP? Art 10, I suppose. 10 XP is not too bad, but like, come on, I want some more XP so I can level up.
So we're coming back up to about an hour's worth of material, so I thought I'd stop it here. If you wish to rate, comment, subscribe, I'd be very grateful. And I'll see you on the next episode of The Witcher 3. Peace out.